Hi guys, here is video number 2 to show us all how to design the blocks for the mini golf game. Just want to start by showing you the outside one more time. We have the components here. We have a putting green that's a canvas. We have a golf ball and a hole that are image ball sprites. Obstacle, the rectangle, which is an image sprite. We have a button for reset. We have a label with instructions for the player. And we have a timer clock, which helps control the movement of the ball. Now again, I didn't create a video to show you guys how to do this, but the written instructions I've made are extremely clear. They are less wordy than usual, so I think you can all use them, even if you're still learning English. If you do need help, I really encourage you guys to help each other out, because you guys, together, you know everything. And I'm sure you can figure this out if there's anything that's tripping you up. For now, I want to continue with the blocks. We have 3 out of the required 7 to make our game work. So now what we're going to do is program the behavior of the hole. When the ball collides with the hole, the ball will disappear and reset at the bottom of the screen. So the first thing we're going to do is click golf ball. We need the block that says when golf ball collided with. Okay, then click Control, and we need to choose an if-then block. Click it inside. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get a math block, click on the equals block, and say if something equals something, then another action will fire. So the first thing we need to do is establish what other means. So we're going to click this orange other. We're going to say, whoops, not this one. That one doesn't fit because there's no socket. Okay, we need to get this other going. Sometimes this button doesn't want to open. There we go. We're going to say set other to. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? We actually need to say get other because it's the only one that'll fit in this socket. Okay, so if get other equals and the other thing that the golf ball is going to collide with is going to be the hole. So click on hole, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Hole by itself, that's all this button says, and click it into the second socket of the equals sign. So if the other thing is the hole and the golf ball collides with the hole, then what is going to happen? We're going to have the golf ball stop where it is. So we need to go ahead and click golf ball, set golf ball speed 2, set golf ball speed 2, and we're going to set it to 0. So we need to go ahead and create a 0 block, click it into place. And the other thing that's going to happen is that when the golf ball enters the hole and it stops, it's going to stop in the hole. So we need to make a setting that makes that clear. So we're going to click on golf ball one more time. We're going to say set golf ball X to. We also need to set golf ball Y, so I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to change the X to a Y. So set golf ball X to and set golf ball Y to, and we're going to go ahead and make it so that it matches the coordinates of the hole. So hole.x, we're going to copy and paste. We're going to change the second one to a Y. So this matches. Y goes with Y and X goes with X. Okay? The other thing that needs to happen is that a new game needs to trigger, because when this takes place, when the ball goes into the hole, that means that you've won the game, so the game needs to start again. So we need to go ahead and click procedures, call setup new hole, and click it into place. So this one establishes what happens when the golf ball collides with the hole. Okay, next one. We're only 2 more away. We have 4 out of 7. Whoops, we're 3 away. Okay, next thing, we need to go ahead and program the behavior of the ball in terms of what happens when it hits the edge of the screen. If you don't program this block, When the ball hits the edge of the screen, it'll stop. What we want to happen is that the ball will collide with the edge of the screen, and it will go ahead and bounce off. So, since we're talking about the golf ball, click golf ball. When golf ball collided with, whoops, nope, incorrect. That creates a big error. Click on golf ball. When golf ball edge reached, when we reach the edge of the screen. And what's going to happen is a bounce. So we're going to go ahead and say, we're going to need a golf ball bounce button. So if we scroll down here, whoops, there it is, call golf ball dot bounce in the golf ball menu. We need to establish what the edge means. So we're going to say get edge in the orange button here and click it into place. So it looks a little silly. It says call golf ball dot bounce edge get edge. But what that means for the game is it needs to establish where the edge is, and when the golf ball hits it, it'll bounce off. Okay, so that's actually all you need to do as far as this block. Whew, they're getting easier. Okay, next block, number 6. Programming the behavior of the ball as far as what happens when it meets the obstacle. The obstacle, remember, is going to be a rectangular form in the middle of your putting green, just like a real golf game. So when the ball collides with the obstacle bar, the ball will bounce off of the edge of it and keep going, just like a real ball. So click on obstacle. You're going to choose the when obstacle collided with block up at the top. Here we go again. Click golf ball. Set golf ball heading to. Here we go. We're going to click that into place. Okay, so what are we going to set the golf ball heading to? Well, we definitely want to go ahead and establish that it's going to bounce in the opposite direction. And when we have math and we say opposite, we mean subtraction. So we're going to go ahead and put a subtraction block at the end. We're going to put the number 0 in here. And this is giving me some trouble, so I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this block. I'm going to say 0 minus. Next one is golf ball heading, so click golf ball. Scroll down, and it's this block. And there it is. When the ball collides with the obstacle, it will now bounce off in the opposite direction. That's what that minus is for. Alrighty, looks good. Okay, last thing, super fast. It's going to establish what we do when the reset button is clicked. So click on reset button to find the right commands. When reset button, click do, procedures, and we're going to say call setup new hole. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and our game should be ready to go. So I am going to build this sucker and let's see what happens. I'm going to save the APK to my computer. And it's building. I've actually been experimenting with it all night, so I hope it's building pretty quickly. It's at 100%. Almost ready. What I'm going to do also, I'm going to go ahead and compose an email. Write an email to Beth at International School Punta East. I'm going to say my Minigolf app. Okay, and then I'm going to say, hi Beth, here is my app. And I'm going to attach this as soon as it comes up, which it is taking its sweet time doing. There it goes, it just popped up. It's Minigolf 111 number 5 because I've had to build this thing 5 times in order to get it working. So I'm going to click the paperclip and I'm going to find that in my downloads folder. Number 5, there you are. When it's finished loading, the letters will turn blue. Blue means success, and I'm going to click send, and I'm going to send it off to my teacher. And what Beth is going to do when she gets it, she's going to show it in her folder. She's going to load it into the emulator, see if it's working. So there is our game. I'm going to flip this right side up so you can see the whole thing. Very, very impressive. We have a reset button. We have instructions. Hit the ball by flinging it with your finger. We have an obstacle here and a hole. And remember, the hole and the ball are going to move around when we win. So let's see how it works. Whoa. My ball is moving super fast because I programmed it with a big number, remember? Whoop, let's see if I can push it into the ball. Ooh, there we go. It went into the hole and the hole moved. So that's a kind of a tricky shot. It's behind the obstacle a little bit. Let's see if I can get it. We've already seen that it'll bounce off the walls. Whoa. So that's good. Uh-oh. Boy, this is a harder game than I thought. Now remember, if I'm having a lot of trouble with my game and I want to try something simpler than maybe this hole is, I'm going to click reset. And it works. The hole has moved and the ball has gone back to its original position at the bottom of the screen. It looks like everything is working. It's bouncing off the edges and the obstacle. It goes into the hole and resets. And when I click the reset button, the hole moves again. Perfect. And once again, I just want to call your attention to a small little detail that makes it look nice. We've actually titled the game Minigolf, so you know what it is, instead of Screen 1. So I want to hope that you guys have made everything perfectly, and that you're happy with your game. And I hope that you will help each other with your problems if you run into anything while you're making this. But overall, have a lot of fun, because this one was a tough app, and when you get it working successfully, it's a great feeling. See you later, guys. Take care.